everyone, and welcome back to Emkin Gardening. Today we're going to be planting tulips in our driveway bed. It's one of our favorite things in the early spring, middle of the spring, to have a full line of tulips in our driveway as we're pulling in from a long day of work and seeing all of that bright color greeting us when we get in. It's fantastic. So we have two varieties that we're going to be planting up in our driveway bed. The first one is the Trident blend. This is a blend from Colorblends, and while it's not considered a perennial blend, most tulips are not perennials. They don't come back every year. You have to plant them again, unlike daffodils that do come back and multiply every year. So typically tulips are not considered perennials. There are exceptions like the big ups that we planted, those are considered perennials, and there's another variety we're going to be planting soon that is also considered perennial. These ones are not, but they are one of the highest rated on Colorblends website via the customers. The customers really suggest this blend. So the colors in this blend are a pure white, very typical white bloom with the rounded edges. There's also a pink that has almost a white cup at the bottom, and it kind of stars out as it opens. And then the tallest one is the rich purple. It's the Trident looking bloom. It has the more pointier petals, and it is the tallest, kind of like a Trident. These are all zone 3 through 8, so that's perfect for us because we garden in A6. They love full sun, good draining soil. We're going to get 20 to 24 inches tall. The purple ones that look more like Tridents are going to be that 2-foot mark. And I believe the pure white blooms are the shortest, and I think the pinks that star out are the middle height. So you're going to have like a stair-step blend going on, which adds even more interest to your space and area. These are mid-blooming, so in May they're going to start blooming, probably the middle of May they're going to start blooming, which is a great time because you have your daffs that are early. We have some other tulips that are kind of in that mid section, so just really trying to get as much bloom colors as we can in the spring. There's 100 of these, and as you can see, the space that we have has filled in a lot. So what's going to end up happening is when we're auging our holes, we will try to move the plants around as much as we can, because they will not look like this in the spring. They're going to be bare. There's going to be nothing here, you know, there's going to be a lot of empty space around it that we can't really access right now, which will be fine because it will give us a space to like do all the perennial cutbacks and everything as well. But just to have the tulips kind of drifting in and among the plants, I think is going to be fantastic. Like I said, the Trident blend that we have is 100, and I know that sounds like a lot, but 100 bulbs is really not that much to plant in a space. So we know that 100 is probably going to maybe get us about halfway down our driveway. So we're going to do the other half with another blend called Metamorphic. Now this blend is a double blend, and you know that we love doubles. We also love the color scheme of this. This has like a kind of darker purple double bloom, and then it has a rich like rosy color double bloom, and then the white is more of like a blush white. Absolutely beautiful, striking together, nice full double blooms again. Both of these have mirroring color schemes with the white, the pink, and the purple, and they're all beautiful together. The Metamorphic is a 16 to 20 inch, I believe. If I'm wrong, I will correct that on the screen. Also a 3 to 8 zone, also less full sun and drainage. The difference is this is a late blooming bulb, so couple weeks into June, middle of June, this is going to be blooming. So we'll have a nice mid bloom with the Trident blend, and then when they start pittering out, the Metamorphics are going to pick up and start going. now that I'm thinking about it, I think we're gonna just mix all of it together as we're planting. So we'll have the mid blooms mixed with the late blooms. That way there's not a chunk disruption of bloom time. I think that's gonna look a lot better, especially because they're all the same color scheme and they're all predominantly the same height minus the big purple trident ones that get 2 feet tall, which are wonderful too because they're kind of like up and flowing down the driveway when all the other ones are kind of like a little shorter. It's fun. All right, so we're going to use our auger. We're gonna aug the holes to a 5-inch depth. They want to be a 5-inch depth. We're gonna put some biotone in, plant the bulbs up, cover them up, and we are going to do our very best this year to mulch on top of this driveway bed. Because if you have been following us for a little bit, there are some perennials in here, the bulbs like it too, but some of the perennials in here benefit from a nice layer of leaf mulch on top of them for the winter time to help them come back. So let's start planting. So like always, planting with an auger is super easy when you're doing bulbs. Ryan and I kind of did like an assembly line type deal. Of course, it's always better when you're working with somebody to get a project like this because it is a fairly big project to do. But he would aug, I would come with the biotone and then plant the bulbs, cover it up, and we kind of just do it in chunks. We did run out of biotone, but that's okay. We ordered more. It's coming in on Thursday. We'll link our biotone down below if you wanted to check it out. Super fast and easy to get it. And then we're gonna come around and just sprinkle it on top of the bulbs that didn't get any biotone, and that'll soak. I mean, we have rain in the forecast coming up. It'll soak right in and the bulbs will be totally fine. We kind of did not do any particular way of planting. We just grabbed both of the varieties, kind of mixed them up and planted them at random in hopes of it being a little bit more natural looking and not like every other AB pattern, you know, just more of like a natural integration of the two blends. But we're really excited to see how it turns out in the spring. We're going to either put some soil on top or just leaf mulch it for the winter time. Again, we're gonna link Colorblends down below. We love that website. I was on there earlier today. They do still have some bulbs in stock. So, and remember, if you're gardening in a zone 6 like us, we still have November to plant bulbs. So if you wanted to check out Colorblends, they're a wholesale flower bulb company. So you're getting a lot of good bang for your buck. But we have 100 of the Trident blend, we have 100, all 100 of the Metamorphic blend in here, 200 bulbs filled up our driveway bed. Again, 100 of a, you know, a sack of bulbs seems like a lot, but it goes pretty fast in an area. So keep that in mind when you're ordering. It's always better to get more than to not have enough, as I say. Alright, if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to our channel for more Emkin gardening content. We have a couple more bulb projects coming your way with some different types of blends. A perennial blend coming up, and then something off of my dream wish list that I finally got my hands on this year that I'm so excited to plant. That's coming up too. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!